Hello and welcome to another episode of Legacy of Hestia. I'm Lynx, as usual hosting those videos. Let us continue the journey through the party game of Danmachi. Which is pretty accurate, to be honest, when it comes to events. Yeah, let's get to it. It's still dark outside, but it's morning. I always wake up quite early, but never this early. However, since I got a good amount of sleep, I'm not tired. I wish I could relate to that. Just a little sleepy while my body is adapting. The morning air is nice for... Yeah, that is actually very true. The morning air is the nice kind of air. Because, you know, during the day, obviously, there will be pollution from cars and so on. Over the night, obviously, less people drive. The air will sort of clean itself a little bit, and getting up in the morning, nice. By the time I will arrive at the wall, I should be fully awake. I wonder if the sky will be lighter by then. To avoid arriving late on my first day, I quickly make my way towards the walls. Once I reach our meeting place, I am greeted by a beautiful view of the outskirts of Orario. Let us have a look. Nice. The sky is still covered in darkness, but while I will be training with Wallenstein, I'll be able to enjoy the sunrise in her company. The city wall. I've never been up here before. I had no idea the view was this amazing. Good morning. Wallenstein! Good morning. I bow. Ice. Huh? Call me Ice. Everyone calls me that. Does it make you uncomfortable? No, of course not. So, Ice-san, what are we doing for today's training? That is a good question. Huh? I have been thinking very hard since yesterday. What should we do? Uh-oh. Your weapon is a knife, right? Do you ever use kicks or other unarmed attacks? No? But knife wielders I know use kicks and martial arts. Feint, riposte, and general knife mastery. Those are the basic skills of a knife wielder. Trainers expect you to have these abilities before they are willing to train you in exchange for a fee. Are they hard to learn? I do not know. Huh? I mean, she uses a blade, so right, makes sense. Or was it a rapier? Give me the knife. I quietly hand her the knife, expecting her to show me an example of all their abilities. A knife wielder, they fight like this. This. And then this. Okay. Does she not have a clue? I think we should go through the... Ha! Oh shit. KO. A quick and powerful spin kick is what hits me. The speed and power of top-class adventure. I never imagined I would feel both on my own skin. There is no home to react it in any way. My body flies like a helpless ragdoll. The reason for my unfortunate incident. I stepped a little too close, believing she was done showing her poses. That morning I learned something important. My idol is an airhead. I'm sure I've had that one realization before passing out. I don't know how long I'm out for. Seconds? Minutes? It does not seem too long for. I slowly open my eyes once I regain my consciousness. It is still dark. Good. I have not been out for long. Unless it's evening. Everything is otherwise quite blurry, and the pain on my head She was not even using her normal attack or even putting all of her power in that kick. She may be an airhead, but she's truly a top-class adventurer if I want to reach her. Sorry. Do not apologize. You did nothing wrong. I quickly get up. I cannot let a kick bring me down. I need to be much better than this if I want to have a chance to reach her. I have realized something. I cannot teach as well as the others, so we should just spar and go from there. Best way, to be honest. Huh? Spar? Is that not even worse? I would be done in a single hit. No, I think she's serious. I can see it in her eyes. She's ready to attack, and she has proven that she would. I sense the danger and automatically draw my dagger in order to protect myself. Yes, that is good. Huh? The way you reacted just now. Having such an automatic response to sense danger, it came natural to you. That is good. It means you've been through many fights. Yes. Oh yes, I dragged that guy through many fights. However, I need to see how you handle said danger. Attack me. But, I mean, I'm using a real blade and you are using your sheet. That is not good. Huh? Undervaluing your opponent because they look underarmed is a trap that can get you killed. Never show sympathy to your enemies. True. She's serious. The airhead idol is gone. All I can feel now through staring at her is her overwhelming presence. She's not flinching at all, and I feel like every move I might make will get me killed. There are no openings, only sure death. Sword Princess. It is an alliance I've heard many times, but I never knew how true that was before this moment. What am I supposed to do? There is no way I can land a hit. You are afraid. Being afraid is useful, but your fear, it is stunning. That is not good. She takes a step forward. In a real battle, such fear will get you killed. She takes yet another step forward. If you're lucky, you'll be able to run away and leave your party behind. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Lily-san. Her words cut deep. He didn't run away. I would never leave Lily-san behind, but that only leaves the second option, my death. I grip my dagger as hard as I can. I know it is hopeless, but I still blindly charge towards her. That is also wrong. The world turns before me. No, that is not right. I'm the one that left the ground and is now flying the opposite way. No, in a way I know the feeling. I can even tell the story from back when I was training football. That's teenage years. We are doing some standard passes, nothing really outrageous at the time. The thing is, somehow, to be honest, that was not really that surprising, it's not really that hard, but a dog entered like the entire training premises, and it was like a pit bull or whatever. Basically a big thing. Big and dangerous thing, right? And, you know, the balls we were kicking, that dog was trying to get to them, right? Suddenly, when I kicked the ball, that freaking mountain of a dog, like, basically flew through my legs, right? And I basically was upside down. Like, that thing demolished me back then. It was crazy. The only time when I basically were upside down. That was nice. I immediately got up for, but yeah. Dude, well, to be fair. I was like never a diver or anything, so, you know. Even if I would be fault, I would get up immediately basically, but that might have ended very badly if I didn't land correctly for. Especially since, again, I turned upside down. Anyway, let's get back. When did... Yeah, again? Then her feet lands on my chest. That's not a chest, though. That's definitely not a chest. Another KO. I hear my ears ringing and I feel a sharp pain on my chest. You mean cheek, I think. My head from her previous kick, my chest, all of my body is in pain and my legs refuse to let me stand up.
You must never become reckless, boy. That will also get you killed. Stand up.
I feel so pathetic. I try to stand up, but I cannot. I feel like crying. This pain is way too extreme. No, I cannot be weak. I cannot act like this in front of her. Anyone but her. Please, stand up. I screamed to myself, and using all my willpower, I managed to stand my 2 feet. Barely.
You are not used to feeling pain. Your armor protects you, your agility will help you, but that is not always possible when facing a stronger foe.
Yeah, again. Another strike. The speed was so tremendous that I could not see it, and once again my body hits the ground. However, that is not the end of it. This time I see Aisan approaching me with the intent to hit me again while I'm on the ground. Despite the enormous lingering pain I'm feeling, I roll away out of harm's way, if only to avoid experiencing another one of her hits.
Ooh, much better. Always keep your eyes open and sharp, even if you are feeling pain. Always be aware of your surroundings.
Yes,
When you find yourself in a similar situation, the correct response is to not leave any blind spots. You've been on the 10th floor. You know what that means.
11th. The orc hitting me from behind comes to mind. Yes.
An expert fighter or a vastly powerful monster could use your blind spot just once before it would be over for you. That's why when you are fighting a powerful enemy, the first step is to not leave an opening for them to use.
Or leave an opening that will be a trap, right?
No matter if you are afraid or in pain, your life depends on that factor alone.
Am I correct? Anyway, yes.
Stand up!
Once again I managed to get on my 2 feet. Although my legs are now trembling, it is not fear but extreme exhaustion and pain. Something red is dripping. Blood. Coming from my nose. Well, I'm not surprised. However, noticing Aisan stepping forward, I pay no mind to my blood and focus completely on her.
Very good. No distractions. Always follow and read your opponent, predict their moves and parry them. I will move slower this time, avoid or parry my hit. Here I come.
I can see her. I wait until she's about to swing, and at the last moment I use all my energy just to move away. I dodge her hit. Yes, I did! Oh boy, you shouldn't be happy about that. A sword swing followed by a side kick. There is only so much that willpower can do for me. The moment her foot connects with my jaw, I knew that it was over. My break had arrived. It was time to rest. And then I wake up on something soft.
Sorry, I think I may have overdone it.
The soft feeling is Aisan slap. I quickly get up and bow. No, that is not true at all. I'm truly glad for your time. Thank you! Huh? Wait, my pain. I move around and feel totally fine, due to the magic of a lap pillow.
I used a few potions on you while you were resting.
Aside from my clothing and hair and a few cuts on my face, there are no signs of the big battle I faced. Thank you!
What I used earlier is a feint.
Yeah? A feint?
Yes. I've noticed something when you attack me. You have no special moves or tricks.
Yeah.
That works for monsters around your level, but if you want to overcome stronger opponents or battle another adventurer, you need to learn them. Feint, handling the pain and riposte and attack, and even using your whole body as a weapon, such as kicks. I believe we have tackled the pain part.
I would say so, yeah.
Tomorrow morning I'll teach you how to feint and riposte and attack then.
Yes, thank you very much, Aisan. I notice a faint smile before she turns and walks away. She's really awesome. I'm awe-struck by her, but then I feel the sunlight on my skin and that wakes me up from my daydreaming.
Oh, Lily-san must be waiting for me. I better go.
Waiting for you where?
Marked. Dude, I feel like we should visit the hospital after the training with ice. I feel like it should be a thing. Let's get some food.
Yeah.
And the potential is up. And now go to guild. Ah, the job board. Oh yeah. 10,000, 20 and 25, alright. Wanted, internship with adventurer. What? Looking for a somewhat experienced adventurer or party of adventurers who can take me through the first floors and teach me about the various monsters and challenges. An internship, in short. Samuel. Alright man, come on.
Hey, you are the adventurer I requested, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Here is the deal. My family is either 2 new members.
Wait, what?
Or 2 old new members.
Wait, my family has either 2 new members or 2 old members. I feel like you meant 2 young members. Right? 2 young new members or 2 old members. I feel like that was supposed to be the sentence.
As the newest member, I've been in Porter for a while learning the ropes, but the party adventure we've has not gone deeper than the 2nd floor yet.
What?
I would love to explore it and see what the other 2 floors offer, to have a better idea of the challenges I would need to face, especially once I graduate to becoming adventurer myself. While I'm at it, if possible, I would like to see the entrance of the 5th floor as well. It will be a long while before I reach the deep, but it's my goal. I want to see what I can look forward to, you know. Think that would be possible?
Sure, I mean, I don't see why not.
Great, I already know a good part of the first 2 floors, but I look forward to experiencing the rest.
Alright. Let's see the 20,000. The local hero of the village, Karas Vale, has been missing for 2 days after he went on a quest to slay a group of goblins and kobolds in a cave nearby. Investigate. Oh, I know where that cave is. 20,000. Accept.
Hello, Balcon. Thank you for taking the request. This one is from Kales Vale, north of here. The local hero has been missing for 2 days. He was meant to go to a cave to hunt down a group of monsters. The quest is to find and recover him. I don't think there is any real danger for an adventurer, but just in case, this can also be a scouting mission. Mainly you need to locate him or his remains. As long as you can do that, this quest is successful.
Alright, no time to waste. I'll go looking for him right now. See you later.
Good luck!
I don't need luck. 25k. Needle Rabbit Hunt. Ooh. I need a party of adventurers that can easily handle the 7th floor. That's me. Hunt those redacted needle rabbits. I understand you, man. And get me their horn. Why? Because I want to slap the little redacted, okay, with their horn. Killer ants too. Please get me one. Hung. Alright, Hung.
Yeah, I know the request title is too weird, and the worker already said as much, but it is the truth. I want you to get the horn drop item out of those needle rabbits and slap the freak out of those rabbits. Then I'll throw it at those little bastards of killer ants while I'm at it. It has been half-year. My party has been stuck on the 6th floor. We're doing so good, but going through the 7th floor is next to impossible.
Sure, man.
How can they be so strong? At least the killer ants are somewhat slow, but the rabbits, those assholes, are a damn menace. It is unfair.
Hahaha.
Sorry, I don't want to go through a round, but I'm serious. Get me rabbit horn. I want to slap a needle rabbit with it. That is what they get for making my party come to the entrance of the 7th floor. Is that okay?
Sure, man. I can get you a rabbit horn.
Great, see you later then.
What a guy. Alright, let's start with the outskirts. So technically, I would assume the north would be behind that bridge. But I've seen the cave, so... I'll assume the north is here. In a way. Actually, no, I still have to turn to the right. No, correct. The cave is right in front of us even. We can see it. Huge entrance.
Humongous.
And it's been a moment since I recorded at night. I mean, technically I did stream a few times at night when I'm pulling for characters, but recording is a different case. In before it's not here, actually. I guess I could look to the sides as well, just in case I see an exclamation mark here, but I don't really see anything. Oh, there it is. Alright. Just in case, let's land a campfire here and save the game. Because technically I didn't save yet. Till now. Hey, are you alright, mate? I found a wounded person by the cave's entrance.
Oh yes! It's nothing, I just got distracted for a moment.
You'll be alright, I'll help you to the hospital in your area. Right. That was easy. And then we are going to the dungeon. Dude, he said he wants to go to the 5th floor. We are going deeper. Dude, you will be prepared. You will be so prepared for the dungeon thanks to me. The funny part is, that guy is probably longer an adventurer than Bell, right? Given the fact that Bell is an abomination in general. With his little cheat skill for being able to level up, or should I say to grow the abilities as crazy. Fast as crazy. Also, once again, this is actually the faster tempo of walking as I sped it up. Technically, I could do it into like instant movement, which I don't even know how it looks, but I don't want instant movement. I want a little more than that. After I'm done with my tasks, I return back to the city of Orario. And then I go to the hospital with the guy, right? What should I do? No? Alright. Then I go to the guild. I do the job board, and I complete the quest.
I've already sent a message to Kate's Vale to inform them of the successful outcome of the quest. How is it looking?
He'll take a few days to recover, but he's not injured. Will be able to return home soon. It's really impressive that he's that strong without any blessing.
That is good. Here is your reward.
20,000.
Have a good day, Balcon.
Oh, yeah. Have a great day, Aina-san. Right, to the dungeon we dive. 5th floor and... Never mind. There's a cutscene still.
Belsama!
Listen, hope not make you wait for too long. I heard you got a job, congrats.
Thank you. It is really helpful, although... Well, it comes with some downsides too. I will need some days off, such as tomorrow.
She looks pretty sad, most likely because she's worried about me. Don't worry about it. This week I'll be busy as well, so I don't mind if you take some days off. By the way, are you still saying... staying at the inn? I don't know if Kami-sama already invited you, but you could stay with us at our home. If you did, we could walk to the dungeon together. You would no longer need to wait by the fountain and...
Lily's happy.
Huh?
Your goddess also asked Lily to stay there. She had even prepared a spot for me. For Lily.
She did.
The furthest away from you.
Of course.
However, Lily had to refuse.
Why?
Lily would feel bad for taking advantage of your kindness again. That's why she took a job as well.
It is not like that. As I have said, I would enjoy your company. I'm sure Kami-sama feels the same way, since she invited you as well.
It is not just that. The most important reason is that Lily is still a member of the Soma Familia.
Oh.
As a member of that Familia, Lily is not allowed to stay in another Familia's home.
I did not know that was against rules.
It is for Lily. If discovered, that would cause trouble for your goddess and you.
I'm not worried about that.
Lily is. If possible, Lily wants to do anything that will not put Belsama in danger. She will not change idea of this.
Then leave Soma Familia and join us.
Huh?
Didn't see that coming, huh? I feel a little bad about making such a selfish request, but it is the obvious conclusion anyone would come to, even for her own sake. If someone were to ask that of me, I would refuse, but that is because I love my goddess. Her situation is completely different than mine. It can be done, right?
My leg went numb.
If you don't like the Soma Familia, join us.
Lily would love to, but it is not easy. Lily had been planning to leave for the longest time, but it involves a large amount of money.
How much?
Even if Lily gathered that much money, so Mom-sama might decide to refuse the money and give Lily another impossible task. He's not like Hestia Familia.
I see. I had no idea Soma-sama was such an evil god. That makes it much more complicated.
He's not evil, he's uncaring. He doesn't know which one is worse.
Still, things cannot stay forever like this. Without the god, you cannot update your status. You are essentially stuck.
Because, what about it? Of course she does not want to stay in this situation forever. However, being unable to have her status updated is not a big deal. Lily has her own ways to deal with monsters as a supporter. After all, it has been over half a year since the last update.
Damn. Eh? Half a year?
Dude, and I'm here like being updated every single day. That sounds like an impossibly long time to me. Someone who has their status updated almost daily. It is daily. Sometimes I have my status updated and not even look at it because I'm too tired. This is a luxury I can afford since I'm the only member of the Hestia's Familia, and I knew it worked differently for bigger familias, but... That is such a long time!
I've been totally spoiled.
Lily will go to Soma-sama once the time is right. She does not know what will happen then, but...
Alright, just remember, you are no longer alone. If you need help, if you need someone, I'll always be here for you. We'd not care if you are from another familia.
Belsama, thank you. Lily will remember that. And, if possible someday, when that will be over.
We welcome you to our familia with open arms.
Lily hopes that they will come as soon as possible.
We continue walking and head towards the dungeon.
Belsama, how far should we go today?
Since we are taking tomorrow off, we should go as far as we can. Oh, but I need to wake up early tomorrow as well, so we'll take into account the time we need to get back.
Tomorrow too? We're always kind of beaten up before we enter the dungeon.
It's nothing.
If there is any problem, would you tell Lily?
It is truly not a big deal. I'm simply training.
Training?
Yes, I want to get stronger. Not just stat-wise, but I want to learn to fight. Just as Ryu-san said back then, those skills will make the difference when the time comes. When I will face a challenging monster again. When that time will come, I will no longer run away. I just need to learn as much as possible from Ice-san. I need to do better tomorrow. Am I not allowed to go into the dungeon at the end of the day?
Your strength, as always, is maxed out. Endurance?
Dude, let's go by 121 points and without me even doing anything. Let's go. I wish I could have completed the quests for dexterity as always and so on. Other stuff basically updated it to the same level because they were maxed out. I was really tired and sleepy. It is not surprising considering how early I woke up today.
Wow, your endurance went up quite a bit. Did an orc cram you or something?
I would definitely prefer it that never happen.
Something like that.
You know who that was. In the meantime, on the highest point of the city of Orario.
It's been done, Freya Shimmer. It is only a matter of time before the stone is turned and everything is set in motion.
Excellent. If possible, I have a wish. Rather than an adventure stumbling upon it, I want a specific adventure to open the path. Canoe Bellway. Hey, so my Familia.
I can organize that. By tomorrow, he'll be redirected there.
Perfect. I've heard they've been a little mischievous, so one truly should keep a leash on them. At least, that grants me this possible adventure to start the show. I'll enjoy watching the scene very much. I wonder if I will end up wanting Belle even more after that. That might be worrisome. I might be unable to stop myself then. Otare!
Yes, Freya-sama.
What do you feel about me showing so much interest over that man, Belle?
Your heart is always right, Freya-sama.
He's so stoic. I might treasure him more than you. Would you not be jealous?
Your love is fair to all. While some may be special, no one is above the rest. All of us know that your love is fair and eternal. It is not something that can be compared to mortals' love. That is why I could never be jealous.
Your words bring me great joy, Otar. But it is a shame. You are always so rich that I would have loved to see you grin with envy.
I could never. I owe you my life, and any desire of yours will always be my utmost priority.
Even if I believe he is my soulmate, I might be wrong and that could bring many problems.
There is only a way to find out, and I shall deal with any of those problems personally.
Otar's ears twitch slightly as his goddess laughs. The way she's so earnestly laughing is pleasing, but he tries his best to not show any reaction. After a few moments, she gradually stops laughing and wipes her eyes.
I truly appreciate everything you do for me. You and everybody else in my family are invaluable treasure.
It makes me happy to hear that, Freya-sama.
It is my second day. My first day did not go smoothly. I basically just got hit over and over again, but this time I want to do better.
Let's try this again.
Yes. I draw my dagger in response to her drawing her sheath.
You are currently pulled around by your own status.
Eh?
I can see it. You want to grow stronger. You want to level up someday, right?
Yeah.
Then you need to go beyond your status. You need to learn techniques and the ability to fight with your chosen gear. The goal for today's training. I thought about it, and I believe you need to learn to block my attacks.
Blocking them. There are 5 levels of difference, and I lack any technique or strategy. How can I do that?
Once you learn how to do that, you can start learning to feint and riposte.
Feint and riposte. Can you explain them?
Feint tricks your opponent into thinking they have a chance to hit you. It requires you to read the opponent's movement and be able to move out of their way. It's not just about agility. You need to know the right time to move out of the way and focus on the spot you want to hit. You cannot have second thoughts at the last moment. It needs to be all planned out.
Or you need to have really sharp reflexes for that. To be fair.
That is useful when your opponent is good at blocking and you cannot spot any weak points. Attacking while running away may also not be a possibility, just like our first part, remember?
Yeah.
In those situations, feinting is your chance to land some hits.
How about riposte?
Riposte? Okay, whatever. It's when you manage to parry a hit and quickly hit back.
Just call it counter.
That is also not all about agility, but you need to predict the moves your opponent is going to make. When the difference power is too high, such predictions cannot always be made, so while you might parry a few hits, some will eventually wound you. In such a scenario, the most important thing is to be able to withstand the pain and use that opportunity to deal some wounds yourself.
I see. That is what yesterday's training was also about.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's begin. No picture of him getting kicked in the mouth. Despite my determination, the result today was not much different. I continue taking blow after blow from her shift until the sun finally comes out. I understood the theory behind her training. While I know what I need to do, I just cannot. That completely demoralizes me. That's my bad.
How are you improving this quickly, you punk?
That is a question she often asks me, but I do not understand the meaning behind it. Is it a way to make me feel better? I do not know. However, just like yesterday, I continue to get up and try over and over again. We only have a week, so despite my weaknesses, I will give my best until the very end. Let me into the dungeon, goddammit. Thank you for training me. I bow. I hope I'm not taking too much of your time, since you have an expedition lasts less than a week.
I do not mind. Sometimes I need a change of pace. Think your determination also helps me.
I don't understand how I'm helping her, nor I would be able to read anything from her expression. However, I decide to not pry. I'm just grateful for her time. We say our goodbyes, and once again I watch her walk away while admiring the view from here.
Yeah?
Well then, no dungeon today. How should I spend the rest of the day? What do you mean no that? Dude, I picked a quest that I need to deal with. I wonder what Kami-sama is doing right now. In the meantime. Oh no. A catfolk is cleaning the front of the Hostess of Fertility.
Anya-san, I did not know it was your your turn to clean. It is Nyon Matsiribaka! Left clean duties to me today. She owes me, Nyan.
The moment Ryu is about to say something, a loud explosion is heard. The hair, ears and tail of Anya stood up upon hearing the loud explosion.
Is that a stand flying?
What?
Yeah, it is the second time this move. I got this Nyan the stand and cannot even use the magic stones though. Very sad.
What? What? Oh, is it Hestia?
Remember, you're still talking about the deity, Anya-san. Yeah.
The day in Rare City continues as normal. At the end of the day... Dude, that game just doesn't want to allow me to finish my quests. Strength increased. Endurance by 91 points. Nice. Dexterity maxed, agility maxed, magic maxed.
Done! Today too! Your endurance increased quite a bit again.
Ah, yes. I'm training lately.
Training your endurance?
She starts to massage my shoulders and my back. Oh, that must be nice.
That is something I do not mind at all.
Oh, you would if you knew. I had to sleep shortly after, ready to start a new day of training. Okay, the game does not want to let me go into the, dungeon and complete those quests I picked up, so let's end the episode right here and we'll continue tomorrow. That's right. We'll see where this all goes. And you know what? The night is still young. I'll record another one today. That's right. I'll have content for 3 days that way. Alright. Let's end it. For now, hope you enjoyed this episode of Bell getting his face kicked. Consider liking the video, super appreciate if you do that, and consider subscribing if you end up doing that, also super appreciated. Lots of games on this channel, that's right, lots of games. If you picked on the channel, you would find so many, and well, I guess more coming, but for now we need to finish this one. This is the lengthiest game this year so far, by the way, so yeah. With that being said, I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!